here. Was in the area and saw K-Dot's live. So we're going to find out what the hell's going on over here. Apparently they got somebody in custody. They've been bothering people at these bus stops here. So it is what it is. Oh, this is the guy from the other day. They keep bothering people left and right. This is the guy from the other day. There's K-Dot. They got somebody in the vehicle over there. So, what's up, Davin? What's up, Cubana? We're here at Colfax in Havana. Again, more bullshit with the RTD and the Aurora Police Department. They really hate people over here. They're here quite often. What's up, Jody? What's up, Unindoctrinated? What's up, Car Thief? Nice to have you guys here. I got this dude sitting on the ground like they always do. Have people sit on the ground like dogs. Intimidation tactics. This guy has his hand on his taser. Look at this. Oh, now he doesn't. What's up, Johnny? Nice to have you here, buddy. If I miss somebody, I do apologize. I gotta pay attention to what's going on here. There's at least 3 cops from what I see, maybe 4. Yeah, there's a 4th cop behind. I think they're waiting for Aurora PD to get here. Hey, K-Dot. Do you say Aurora PD is here, or?
They were over here.
Oh, they were?
Yeah, but I didn't see them anymore.
Okay.
But I saw them first.
So they probably have to call Aurora PD for this guy. They take him.
Do a transport.
Yeah, to do a transport. Yeah. Okay. What's going on over here? Standing Tall, welcome. McCarthy, thank you for being a member, bud. Really appreciate it. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go over here. There's some bullshit going on over here. That's just the security guard there. said he was smoking a blunt. Those were his words exactly. I was smoking a blunt.
I was smoking a blunt. Now I'm in cuffs. I've been searched. Like, this is my constitution.
Did you give them permission to search?
You searched my pill bottle.
Did you give them permission to search?
Looked at my personal pill bottle.
Did you give them permission? Hey man, did you give them permission to search?
No, I did
Okay.
not.
He didn't give them permission to
denied
search.
it.
Yep.
Really?
Yep. So we got an unconstitutional search here.
Violation.
Fourth Amendment violation right there. I suggest you get that man out of cuffs, officers.
I don't care what you guys do. That's fine.
I don't care what you do either. I don't want to hear your shit. I don't want to hear your shit. Just go on, do what you're going to do. Get him out of cuffs. You guys have violated his Fourth Amendment right. Do you have any warrants? Do you have any warrants? No, no warrants. Fourth Amendment violation all over the place here. So this man is being taken away for nothing. 326 is the vehicle number there, 349 on that one. I have no idea why this man is in cuffs. Yep, Ginger, I don't deal with that bullshit. They can cop-splain all they want, but it ain't gonna happen with me. You got that? Hope you got that too, silent one. You hear me? Did you hear me? I hope you heard me. I'm not gonna take that bullshit. No, you're just trying to cop-splain to me over here, man. I don't do that. I don't take orders from these idiots. What's up, Pinche Becky? What's up, Real Sassafras? Pup Groomer, nice to have you in here. These guys are violating that gentleman in their Fourth Amendment right. Legal search and seizure. And they have this guy on the ground. I don't know for what. We'll find out. But they have that man inside there in cuffs for smoking a blunt, according to him. Which, by the way, you can't smoke blunts in public, but that doesn't warrant you being put in cuffs at all.
You're on active suspension. For what? RTD.
Active suspension for RTD, and apparently that means that they have to sit you on the ground like a dog.
What's that?
What's up, Ludo? Nice to have you in here, buddy.
Exactly what it is for.
This guy's got these guys have gloves on. It's pretty typical.
No, I wasn't there. I don't know. That's what it says in the system.
Val, welcome. Nice to have you here. I don't deal with any bullshit from these assholes anymore. Are you guys' body cams on?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You're all your other officers as well? Beautiful. Perfect. Good. Yeah, they wanted to, anytime they put gloves on, they want to go hands-on, Sassafras, so that's a good indicator that they want to put cuffs on you. Just get prepared for it. Anybody that's in these situations with cops and they start putting their gloves on, like these guys, you know that something is going to go down, most likely. Now, I'm glad that didn't happen to you, Sassafras and Pinche Becky. I saw that live. You guys did a great job staying calm. You guys didn't do anything wrong. I don't know who called that in, but that was complete bullshit. And I don't know what's going on here, but something smells already. They searched through this guy's shit with no, I'm guessing, no probable cause. So if this guy wants, he probably can file complaints and sue civilly for a violation of his Fourth Amendment rights. So we're not taking that shit. We don't do that here. We protect the people here. And now Crybaby's probably crying to his supervisor that we're here, but you know, sorry, we're gonna be here all the time. Trespassing and disturbing the peace. Here's another bit of advice, Sassafras. Anytime the cops show up, say very little, if not anything. Let them do whatever they're gonna do. I wouldn't give them any information. I wouldn't open my mouth at all. So that's just good advice. Don't say anything. Just be quiet. Mendez got a little lippy. He thought he was gonna tell me what I could and couldn't do. But I don't need his mouth telling me what I can and can't do. I know exactly what I can and can't do. And I hope you can hear me, Mendez. What's up, Cajun Randy? Nice to have you here. Yeah, he's okay. That guy's okay. Yeah, Butler's good. Butler's good. I'm not too happy with Mendez here. But this guy on the right is actually a pretty good dude.
He's just going to fill out some paperwork real quick for you, and we'll explain that to you when he gets back. Wait here a second.
Is he being detained or arrested, officers?
He's being detained right now.
Detained for what?
Suspicion of...
Suspicion? Suspicion's not a crime. Suspicion's not a crime.
He's actually trespassing. So that's the
Trespassing from where? From Little Caesars? RTD? These guys are out of control. They're... Yeah, detained after the fact. See, they love it when people sit like this because they can look down on them, on people like that, and it's an intimidation tactic. Yeah, don't say anything, man. The more you say, the more it's going to be used against you. Just be quiet. It's your Fifth Amendment right. They don't like it. I know Mendez doesn't like that when people be quiet. He wants them to talk. What are we waiting on here, Butler, with this gentleman here? Are you waiting on paperwork or what? Okay.
My name is Officer Mendez. Ready? 2326. And I will require a card from you. Yeah, I'll get you that card. I'll get you the card, right?
Mendez, by the way, you're not a tough guy, dude. You're not a tough guy. So you trying to intimidate me over here by telling me what to do, it's not going to work. It never will, just to let you know. So if you're out here again and you see me, it never works with me. And it never works with this gentleman here either. So don't try. I'm just telling you, don't try.
You can think what you want to think.
No. I know what I heard. I know what I heard, Mendez. That's the whole thing. See, Butler is a good RTD cop. He knows when to be quiet. He doesn't tell me what to do. He doesn't tell this guy what to do. You can laugh all you want, buddy, but that just tells you know you're in the wrong. You know it. Look at that. Look at that. Mendez, he can't take it. Get in your car, bud. You're better just sitting there. You should let Butler handle this whole thing. You should let Butler handle this whole thing. Keep on laughing, idiots. Keep on laughing. It makes you look really, really stupid. Really stupid. Yeah, they have no idea why they're detaining this guy. Apparently trespass off of... you know what? RTD property is the public's property. That's the public's property. Oh no, you need to research that. We pay taxes for RTD, buddy. So that's the people right there. And get that straight.
RTP, the bus stop.
The bus stop is the people's bus stop.
You don't have jurisdiction.
Right.
So you're not required, but you're not required to answer any questions. Do not talk to them at all. What you say will be
Cheryl, welcome. Nice to have you here.
quiet.
Mendez is out of his league here. Duran at least keeps his mouth shut. He at least keeps his mouth shut. Mendez likes to open his mouth. Not a good move. Hey Butler, can I get your card again, sir? Yeah, thank you. This gentleman always handles himself very well, even in intense situations. This is how it's done right here. Thank you.
I'm assuming you'd like one of
Yeah,
those.
of course.
I remember you from last time.
Yeah, this guy handles himself pretty well. That guy doesn't know who he is. That guy at least he's quiet. Yeah, he's calm always. Always. Butler's calm.
They should learn.
Mendez, you could learn a lot from Butler, buddy. You really could. Yeah, I need the case number too, Mendez. Kimberly, welcome. Kimberly, it's not dangerous until it gets dangerous, and it only gets dangerous when these guys show up to rile people up. There have been a few incidences here, of course. You know, you get enough people in an area, stuff's gonna happen. So. Yeah, see, what happened? Nobody knows. Apparently this guy was smoking a blunt that's inside this car, which is, you know, technically illegal. Hey, what's going on, man? But it's a ticketable offense. It's not an arrestable offense. So why he's in cuffs, I have no idea. But we're working on that. Yeah, gears, 100%. Yeah. Take care, man. Right on, man. Appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
I got TikTok videos of me stopping thieves out here at a Walmart.
Good. Good for you.
And I got a police audit channel as well.
Good. I want you guys to look at this guy's face. I'm going to zoom in here. Moses, thank you so much, dude. Look at his face. Look how he's acting. And he's awful close to Kate out there. Moses, I really appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate that. Hey, Duran, can I have your card? Duran, can I have your card? What's your name and badge number?
35775.
Duran? All right.
Is that 35775?
No card. Probably should get some cards, Duran. It would help you out here. And thank you for being quiet, dude. This guy, you could teach this guy some lessons. Hold on.
This guy probably don't know those codes of laws, you know?
No, he doesn't.
You know, Colorado State Supreme Court says that we have the right, that they actually just paid out a big hefty sum for police trying to prevent us from recording.
Oh yeah, well, look, who are you talking to, bro? You're talking to me and him, man. We're pretty up on the laws,
really
man.
Nice to meet you guys, man.
Yeah.
Like I follow you guys online.
Oh, do you?
Oh, bro,
Right on, man.
I'm really big into this, man. Like,
Okay, good.
Like I've been disabled since 2012.
Good, and always record, man. Always record. Yeah.
Hey, Mr. Testa, do you have a home address? Would you like any of the names?
What's that? Oh, Heidi Hansen. Chuck, welcome. Nice to have you in here. It's only trouble usually when the cops show up. There have been a few and far between incidences. I run up and down Colfax all the time, so night, day, doesn't matter. I know the area. I know what people insinuate, but as long as people leave people alone, then everything is all good. Usually people are pretty peaceful. They get on the buses and they go. Appreciate that. I'm indoctrinated. If anybody wants to help support, membership's a good way to do it. Super cheap, $3. I'm not shilling for it. You know, I understand people are having money problems nowadays, but in all honesty, it does help support the channel. My time is valuable. You know, all that good fun stuff, gas cost, you know, all that. So any type of help is appreciated. And that's the end of my
Just an appearance in court for Havana County for 829 at 9:30 in the morning. Do you know where that's at? The address is here. It's at 7325 South Potomac Street.
This is especially nefarious. They're going to make this gentleman sign this paper to appear in court.
Fingerprints on the back. Are you able to do that for me?
They're going to get his fingerprint and trying to get his address, all that stuff. You're not required to do that, dude.
You're not required to do that, sir.
Just another guy with the camera. I'm actually grateful that dude is here.
Thank you. And the other finger, please. That is not a requirement. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
What's your name and badge number, friend? All right, Mr. Tesla.
Sean Little, yeah. KT Pito, what's up? Nice to have you in here.
Would you mind just signing right here for me?
So now this guy is definitely not going to make his... He doesn't have to do all that, but they made him sign and put his fingerprint. This guy doesn't know his rights, and it's a shame because that he totally didn't need to sign that. I think this is a bullshit trespass, to be honest. Cajun Randy, it's a weird subcontracting thing. RTD police have jurisdiction over the bus stops and over the bus stops solely. And they can trespass. I do know that. Like if somebody's causing a disturbance on their bus, they usually will be let off at a bus stop such as this, and then, you know, given a summons like how this gentleman is doing. So there are certain things. If there's anything arrestable, then the city of Aurora needs to come down. The city of Aurora police need to come down and do their thing and take that person, transport that person. I still don't know why this gentleman is in cuffs in the back of his car. He said he was smoking a blunt. Smoking a blunt is an offense, but it's a ticketable offense. It's not an arrestable offense as far as I'm reading the law. You guys can look it up. Aurora, Colorado. You know, smoking weed is not illegal. What is illegal is smoking it in public, but I do believe that that's a fine, not an arrestable offense. So I could be wrong. Hey, do you know the laws on smoking weed? I know smoking weed in public is illegal, but
you have to do it within I believe in the confines of your own home.
But it's not an arrestable offense, is it?
No, it's not.
It's a ticketable offense, right?
More like a citation.
Yeah, citation. Right. That's what I thought. So.
And I think that's why I didn't get the whole. I've gotten plenty of fucking citations, and
right.
I've never had to do my fingerprint.
No.
Or any fucking.
No. For trespassing and all that shit. It's that he didn't have to do that. So for some reason, this guy's in jail, going to jail. I don't know why. That's a good question to have. Is why is this guy still in cuffs? Edwin, welcome. Yeah, car thief. I mean, like I said, I mean, it's you know what? I mean, most cops won't enforce it, but you know, I know what they're doing over here at these bus stops, and I understand why you wouldn't want somebody just smoking weed out in public. I mean, even though, come on, it's fucking weed. As long as you're not fucking driving or causing anybody else a problem, who cares, you know? But that's the law as it stands now in Colorado. Even though it's legal to possess, legal to buy, you know, all that stuff. Unless they're arresting him for having over the limit. If you're just a regular, you know, person with no medical card in Colorado, then you're allowed an ounce on your person. So if you had more than an ounce, then that becomes a problem if he doesn't have a medical card. If you have a medical card, it's 2 ounces or more, depending on your ailments and the number of plants that you are allowed, et cetera, et cetera. But there goes some of Aurora's finest right there. So I'm guessing, I mean, the only thing I can think of is that either A, he had a warrant, which he said he didn't, but, you know, one person's word against, you know, what's actually in the computer, I don't know. That's speculation. The other thing is, oh shit, he's trying to break the window here. That's not good. You guys yeah. Some people have issues with being confined like that, so I don't know if this guy has mental issues or what, but he just started trying to kick the window. He's saying that all he was doing was smoking a blunt. I don't know, I wasn't here, so I can't speak on that. But according to him, they searched his stuff without his permission. That's a huge issue with me. That's a Fourth Amendment violation. Yeah, Cajun Randy, I'm guessing that's what happened. I don't know for sure, but it ended up, I mean, they have to park over here. Well, technically they could park in the street, I think. So I do agree, like they have no jurisdiction here. This is private right here. If anything, Aurora PD should have showed up and issued any citations or anything of that nature. These guys are, man, they're clowns too. Butler's okay. He's been all right for the most part. But he was also there at the the Smurf Cop video I did, the one that I got most views on. He was there. He was the only one that was really calm throughout everything. So KDOT and I know who he is. You know, he's never gonna, you know, give us any issues out here. But Mendez thought he was super smart, opened his mouth. I shut it down completely because I already know what he was getting into. I don't care what you guys are doing, but, you know, I don't want to hear the but. You know, I know what I'm doing. KDOT knows what he's doing. We're not doing anything wrong. So, you know, it's up to him to just shut up, not let me know anything because I don't want to hear it. You can't cop-splain shit to me. You know, it's just not gonna happen with me. So yeah, exactly, Edwina. Thank you for being a member, by the way, Edwina. Yeah, Edwina, it's not for everybody. I smoke weed every night, and the reason I do is for medical reasons. Like, you know, I'm never smoking during the day. You guys will never see me high on the stream, unless it's a specific instance. Like, let's say I have like a members only stream, and you know, I'm chilling at my house and I'm smoking weed and I'm talking to you guys. Like, that might be an exception. I'm not saying that's what would happen, but you know. Who's this guy? This guy just showed up. Oh, okay. He's just going to the Little Caesars, I guess. Parked in the shade. Smart man. West Side, nice to have you in here. Evil Blue Eye, nice to have you here. Haven't seen you in a bit. Thanks for joining. Really appreciate you. Chris, I might do that. Maybe not this month, maybe next month, you know. I might do something. I'm actually very lucid when I'm high. I'm not, you know, I don't get angry. I don't, you know. If anything, I'll laugh a little bit more with you guys, you know. I'm getting hungry. Getting real hungry. Duran knew when to shut up, but Mendez needs an attitude adjustment. Mendez is the type of cop that has ego, and most of these cops definitely have ego. You sweating? Get in the shade, bro. Get in the shade, man. Come this way a little bit.
So I advised him.
Yeah.
You've been alive for 40-something minutes now. Tell him, man, like, you haven't been custody for 40-something odd minutes.
Yeah.
You gotta let him go because, you know, if you're investigating him, because you don't even know if those are actual fentanyl pills.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you say, well,
So that's why he's in cuffs, is because they suspect fentanyl?
Correct. And
Okay.
so they're waiting for a ward to determine that because they have the you know,
The testing?
the tools to do that.
Okay.
And the thing is, it's just like, okay, but you can only detain
For 15
minutes.
minutes. Yeah, 15, 20 minutes.
Security personnel, private property can only detain for 45 minutes until police time, and then they have to let them go.
So he should be out of cuffs and on his way.
He should be actually out on, yeah.
Yeah. So he has there's some definite rights violations here for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, that's why I'm trying to educate them. Like, look, man, I'm trying to talk to you and trying to educate you on this because this is it's incredibly.
Yeah, and if Aurora PD is tied up and they can't come, oh well, it's time to go. You know, I mean, you have to let it go.
Yeah.
You know, that's officer discretion.
And
So
not only that, but what are the response times for that? I mean, the response is horrible.
right.
So,
Hey, Butler. This man has been detained now for over 47 minutes, and the law states that you can only, if you're a private security guard, you can hold him for 45 minutes. If you're an officer, it's like 15 to 20 minutes, regardless of who's been called and all that. So if Aurora PD isn't showing up, it would be in you guys' best interest to let that man go. I'm being honest with you. I'm trying to help you guys out here.
So any of those decisions aren't my decision.
I know, I understand,
so,
Butler, but
we do have a supervisor en route, and the Aurora Police is supposed to be meeting us here too.
yeah, I know, but
So-
this, like I said, he's been in handcuffs for now over 45 minutes. So there's nothing that tells you guys you can't just get him out of handcuffs. And then it's on Aurora PD. They didn't show up in time. So it's not on you guys. But I'm telling you, if this man wanted to file some civil rights charges against you guys, he most certainly could. So if I was you guys, I don't know if you need to talk to your supervisor or what, it's in your best interest to let that man go. And if Aurora PD shows up and they catch him later, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? Because you can be named, he can be named, and Mendez can be named in a lawsuit. I'm just letting you know, Butler. I'm just trying to help you guys out. Look, for one, I don't want him in handcuffs, right? For two, whether or not, you know, that he has fentanyl pills, I mean, that's not for you guys to decide. It's for APD to decide. And if they're not going to be here for an hour, you're now subjecting this man to imprisonment in your car for however many hours. And I know you don't care because it's not going to come out of your paycheck, but it's going to come out of the citizens of Aurora's tax dollars. So I'm just trying to save the tax dollars quite a bit of money here and trying to save you guys' face by saying that man should be let go. And, you know, whatever happens after that, if APD wants to pick him up later on suspicion of fentanyl, then that's up to them. You know what I'm saying? But there's nothing that says that you guys have to keep him here until Aurora PD shows up. So I know, you know, I know a thing or two about these things, Butler, and I'm just trying to help you guys out, you know. That's all.
What you're saying. Yeah, they're
If it would have been anybody else, I wouldn't, you know, I just let things lie how they lie. But since you've always been super kind to us, I'm just trying to let you guys know.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are going to be here very shortly, so.
Okay, well,
That'll be good.
I mean, every minute that goes by is going to be all of you guys' problems in a minute, especially if they don't find anything. You know, I know you guys think that you have something, but
To be honest, I wasn't part of that contact.
Right,
I was
right,
dealing with this guy,
right.
so-
I know you were paying attention
So
to
I
this
don't
guy.
know exactly what they have.
Right, right. Well, they said there was mention of possible fentanyl pills. So that's, I mean, I'm guessing that that's the case because if it's simply for a blunt being smoked, that's a citation. That's not an arrest. You can't arrest somebody for smoking a blunt in public property, right? I know those laws very well. So that, I mean, him being in the back of that car, regardless if he has fentanyl or not, I know it sounds weird, but anything over 15 to 20 minutes, then it's time to bounce, you know. And even Aurora PD is bound to that too. If you're not going to charge somebody with something, then it's time to either let the guy go or give him a citation or whatever the hell it is that you're going to do. You know, arrest, you know, detain for 15 to 20 minutes, whatever the case is, but after that, it's time to go. So this is, right now, you guys are on borrowed time, man. I'm telling you, if he wants to file a civil lawsuit, then he probably would win that civil lawsuit based on being in that car for 45 minutes. Over 45 minutes, like 50 minutes now. Yeah, 8th Amendment, that's right. Whew, hot one, huh?
You okay, man? You good? You okay? Good. It's hot. I agree. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, there is no qualified immunity here either, so they technically could sue. Oh, look, they're issuing something here. This is crazy. They've had this guy in handcuffs for almost an hour.
Joe, I did look. They are in route. Hopefully, it's only another handful of minutes. Okay.
All right. What I'm going to do is take the number down for this person. I'm going to leave for my mental health. I'm very frustrated as one officer, so I'm going to step away and I'm going to go and try to just talk to the supervisor and just inform him. I wasn't just walking to my house, and then the second cop turned around and looked like I was aggressive, like I was.
I don't know what that guy's talking about.
That's what started me to get aggressive.
Keeps talking, he might end up in cuffs himself. I always tell people, do not talk to the cops.
For 16 years.
Oh, look, they're letting him go, guys.
I don't do drugs. I smoke weed once in a while to calm the fuck down because I don't want to do stupid shit. But when I get treated that way,
there we go. There it is, guys. He's being let go. They gave him a citation, which is what should have happened to begin with.
You know, if we could humanize, like you two were very respectful. You guys were very humanizing. You talked me down a little bit. But the thing is at the end of the day, if we could coexist, like I told you guys, the Police Academy movies. I don't know if you guys seen Police Academy. You know what? Just help each other out. Coexist. It's a better world.
All right, so that guy's gone. Did they give you a citation, man? Hey, bro. No comment.
Another day, okay, brother?
Stay safe out there, man. Take care, Butler. There, all right, there we go, guys. Dude got let go. Dude got let go because they knew. KDOT laid the law down. You can't detain a person for more than 15, 20 minutes. So waiting, it's not an option. Take care, buddy. It's not. Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
we're cop watchers, so we want to make
Yeah.
sure that they're doing their jobs what they're supposed
For
to be
sure.
doing.
Thank you. I really appreciate you.
We're going to be out here. We're going to be out
Thank
here
you.
every single day.
Thank you. On purpose. Okay?
No,
Yep.
thank you.
Thank you.
Be
Yep.
safe, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
This guy better be careful.
This is good, man. We didn't,
Nothing escalated. Yeah, we
listened to what I had
Yeah,
to say.
I think he did too. KDOT told Mendez the laws and how you can't be detained for more than 15 to 20 minutes by an officer. It's 45 minutes. 45 minutes for a security personnel to detain someone until the cops get here. If the cops don't get in here within that time, you got to let them go, regardless of what you think is going on. You know, that guy may have had fentanyl pills in his arsenal. I don't know. I don't want to speculate. You know, I don't want to say, you know, that he didn't. But the law is the law. You cannot assume, and you have to let that person go. So, take care, guys. Take care. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Good job, guys. Good job. You guys did the right thing. Right. So did he get a citation?
He got a citation. He had to. He wasn't, and I had him on camera. He was not required to sign or do a fingerprint.
Right.
He said the reason why he did that because he didn't have a physical ID. I said, but the thing is, but you didn't tell him that he also had an option not to sign.
Yeah.
Not to.
So he could use our videos as evidence if he goes to court.
Absolutely.
But you know,
Absolutely.
I doubt he's going to make that court date, KDOT. That's what they like to do.
Yeah.
They like to give you a court date knowing damn well that you're not going to make that court date if you're homeless.
When I started talking lawsuits, man, they were.
Well, I was talking to Butler about that. I was like, you know what? You guys got, technically speaking, you got 15 to 20 minutes if you're an officer to detain someone.
Yeah.
And if you're a security guard, you got 45 minutes. You guys are running on 50 minutes going on an hour here. You got to let this dude go. I was like, I'm just trying to help you, you know, not be named in a civil lawsuit because that can happen.
Yeah.
You know, so.
And see, nobody got hurt.
Nobody got hurt.
Person out of handcuffs, bro.
Yep.
Nobody.
That's how it's done right there.
That's how we do it, man.
Yep.
That's how the fuck we do it.
Yep. Speaking of, where do you want to go to lunch, man?
I don't know if I can make it to lunch.
Why?
Well, if you want to follow me to Green Valley.
Oh, you're,
I gotta go to work.
Oh, fuck, man. I thought it wasn't until later. Well, no, hell with that, man. I'm going to the Mexican restaurant, bro. Hey, I ordered that thing.
Did you?
Yeah.
I appreciate it, man.
So it came to 143
Okay.
with tax and everything.
Yeah, I got you.
So, like I said, you don't have to worry right now whenever you get.
Yeah, as soon as I get, I think I should get paid by the club. Next week.
Okay. All right, no worries, man. I'm not.
I got you, baby.
All right, got you.
We did that, man.
All right.
MLH. And KDOT.
You want to go too, Diana? Come on down.
This is what the fuck we do.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Look, I feel very proud. I'm proud of this guy right here because he knows the fucking laws, man. This man, if you don't know who DJ KDOT is, 4 years he spent in the library, the law library specifically, to learn each and every law that we have here in Colorado, especially Denver and Aurora. So this man knows what he's talking about. So if you haven't subbed, I know I tout him all the time, sub to DJ KDOT because you're going to learn a lot from this guy.
Thank you.
So
MLH,
there you go.
I appreciate it. If you're not sub to this wonderful
Hell yeah, Pup
individual over here who also knows the law like the back of his hand, MLH, Mexican long hair, sub right now, guys. Go over there right now. Appreciate the likes. Make sure you guys subscribe. If you're not subscribed, share this video like crazy. We need more people being educated on this. Conversations like this, you know, we're professionals at this, so we were able to talk to the police. Matter of fact, we have a round with Butler because he did such a great job the last time. But the thing is, we want to make sure to try to calm things down and for them to have a conversation. And we got a lot of information out of them.
Well, this guy's going ham hock over here.
Slap the shit out of him.
Did I get him?
He did.
Something's going on over here.
Final words, last comments?
Hold on, KDOT. There might be something else going on here. Remember the guy that was filming over here? He's upset at something. Let's go over there, KDOT, before we leave. He's upset. Yeah. Let's just watch from a distance here. Let's just watch from a distance just for a second. Just for a second.
And he also did say he does have mental disabilities.
Yeah.
So check that. Maybe just have a conversation. And, I don't know. We're gonna have you back.
I'm just gonna make sure that they don't beat him up before we leave. I just heard him yelling, K-Dot. I'm sorry, I didn't want to,
No.
make
You're
this
good. You're good.
make this any longer than what it needs to be. But I'm just making sure, that nothing happens. So
Trying
I
to
just-
get his attention. So
I just don't trust them. I know they were okay here, but I just can't. I can't trust that they're not gonna do something.
and I will say I do appreciate
Thank you,
security
Sassafras.
not saying anything to us either.
You have a new subscriber in Sassafras, K-Dot.
Huh?
Say hi to Sassafras.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, definitely a worthy
I'm
follow.
happy that security didn't bother us doing our job.
I'm glad too. He waved, and I was like, "Cool," because you start in on me, dude. You're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
But yeah. Is that Mendez's?
Yeah, it's Mendez's. I don't want anything to happen here, so I'm just waiting.
Yeah, I got you.
We're waiting from a huge distance here, guys. We're probably 100, 200 feet away. I don't know.
Like you said, community came up to us. They appreciate what we do. We're going to be out here, consistent out here.
I've been out here every day since they issued that 90-day proclamation with stupid city council.
Yeah.
Look, they're bothering him.
I don't know whether
K-Dot, we got to go over here, dude. We got to go over here. They're bothering this guy. And this guy's got mental issues, so we're just going to make sure he doesn't do anything to this guy.
If I was the transit, I'd just leave property.
Something's going on here, guys. Something's going on. Whoever gave me that last super chat, I really appreciate it. I missed it. Sorry.
You guys were paid by discretionary funds and taxpayers. You will not violate law. I have the right to keep you here if I had a conversation with your officer and they treated me wrong. You can't tell me differently.
I agree, Sean Little.
You can't. Because you know
He's got his hand on his gun. This might turn out ugly, guys. I'm so sorry, but I got to do this.
See how they handle it.
Butler, don't do it. You're too good of a cop, dude.
Honestly, I wouldn't even got out of the car.
You guys started it, not me. Now I finish it. That's how this fucking works.
He's upset at something.
Education 101. Do you know what the laws say?
I almost feel like intervening, K-Dot, but I don't know.
Do you know that? Do you know that we are your boss? So you can't tell me I can't hold you. I can.
Whoever left the 199, I appreciate it. Sorry.
No, I'm going to get a little bit closer here. I'm just in the shade because it gets way too hot. Let me go over here because I don't want anything to happen. I'm going to go in the shade over here. I just don't want anything to happen here, so I'm just going to stand here.
Very respectful for you guys. And then for you to try to lock up the day drove off when I asked for a supervisor, disrespectful, untolerable. Technically, with the regular police department, we wait for the supervisor to show up with them. Yeah, they do, but you don't know this is the R2D cop, not a fucking police officer.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Trying to get his attention, guys. I don't want anything to happen.
I asked for a supervisor from the first set of cops that showed up. I told them that mentally I can't handle this anymore and I was going to leave. They gave me a number. I'm going to show both of you guys the number they put on here. When I called them, the number says that they can't give me a police supervisor. They can't give me a police supervisor. So now at this point, I try to stop the two officers that I asked for a supervisor, and I knocked on the window, he rolled down the window, he got arrogant, told me that I needed not tap on his fucking window, and then he took the fuck off like a little cowardly bitch. They're on the way, they're on the way. Now we're gonna hold up everything because people don't do their job fucking right.
Hey, man. It's okay.
Bro,
I know.
I'm mentally disabled and I'm trying to stay calm.
I know.
But neither one of these
Look,
officers are even trying to de-escalate.
Right.
See, the officer over there is CIT trained. They can keep trying to talk to me and talk me down, but they're not doing it.
Right. Okay. So I understand what you're saying, bro, but this is...
There we go, your supervisor right here.
This could be... Just wait a second, bro. Let him come to you. Don't, just calm down. We're here for you. Don't,
I know.
So... Evil Blue Eye, it's not these officers' fault, it's the other officers. He asked for a supervisor, which should have been handled. I don't understand why there wasn't a supervisor here earlier, especially with the other shit that was going on with the other gentleman. But this guy, he's admitted that he's got some mental challenges, but I think he took his anger off on the wrong people over here. I know Butler's a good dude, so... but this guy, all he wanted was a supervisor, and the first set of guys. Remember, I told you Mendez doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Huh?
Y'all was gonna kick us out of the.
Yeah, that's the one. This guy right here. Yeah, this guy right here. This guy right here makes 136. This is Van Dyck. I think that's Van Dyck.
No, it's not Van Dyck.
That's not?
Van Dyck is the no. Kicked us out of the RTD. Remember him and another sergeant. We went to go follow a reporter on the...
Oh, yeah, that's the guy.
Yeah, that's him.
That's the guy that kicked us out of the RTD headquarters.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that guy. Yeah, you bet you standing tall. I'm doing what I can out here. This guy was definitely upset. He should have at least been afforded the opportunity to talk to his supervisor. That's all he wanted.
Instead of giving him
it wasn't Butler and that other officer's fault over here. It was Mendez. Butler. Let me talk to Butler. I know this isn't you guys' issue, Butler. It's the other guys, but they really should have got a supervisor over here, especially with somebody that's mentally challenged, I'll say, so...
That's why, as soon as you started saying that, that's why I wanted to call.
Yeah, no, it's the right call, man. It's the right call. Actually, Aurora PD should send out the mental health crisis unit for that guy. So, I mean, he's obviously having an episode. I don't know what's going on. I'm doing my best to calm him down. I don't want anything to happen to him. But I know his anger was directed at the other guy. He actually does have a legitimate complaint against them. And the way that Mendez handled himself, you guys can look at the body cams later, but he didn't handle himself very well at all from the beginning. So I know his frustration. I just wish it wasn't escalated to this level, but I'm glad his supervisor is here. I think that's all he wanted, just to let you guys know. So I don't think he's a danger to anybody. It just, he's a little upset, so. I do not know him, but he came up to us first and he's like, I've got some mental health disorders, and you guys are doing the right thing and all this, and I'm like, okay, well that's cool, just stand back and record. But he had a problem with being unheard. When he was talking to Mendez, he basically wanted a supervisor. That's all he wanted. And I think you guys are required. I haven't looked at you guys' policy specifically, but if someone asks for a supervisor, I think it's in your policy to get one. I know that's the way it is with APD. I know that's the way it is with DPD and some others. I don't specifically know if that's the case with you guys, think you guys would know better than me on that. But I will look at that policy and I'll let you guys know next time. But I think in this case, just get a supervisor, man. It doesn't hurt. You know, you guys. I mean, look, he's talking. He's rational, I think, and I think as soon as he gets off whatever he needs to get off of his chest, I think he'll be okay, and then we all can go home safe and sound. You know what I mean? So. You guys handled yourselves very well, especially you, Butler. You know how I feel about you, man.
Why is it that these fucking... I have the right to free speech, I apologize. These fucking punk-ass motherfucking cops want to take off when I ask for their supervisor regarding
Yeah, see, he has a legitimate complaint there. That's...
Because what's going to happen next is, not only these guys on YouTube, but I'm okay? So now you got...
RTD is non-private public party. It's funded
These are the same fucking officers.
by the state power up, and they also get federal funding.
If they took off.
That would be a lot. That's why it's called public, not private.
Yeah, this is public.
Right. So
They want to act like it's a private entity, but it's not a private entity.
technically, their jurisdiction.
That's why in that video that you guys saw day one, where I basically took Sergeant Van Dyck to task, I was basically pointing out the same thing. The taxpayers pay for the bus stops, even though RTD wants to believe that they're private. They do have a right to trespass if you're being disorderly and, you know, things of that nature. Oh, there's Mendez.
Because of your officer.
Hey, Mendez, you can learn from this, man. You really can.
And then also, the two officers that were here, one is a trainer. If I can ask, you can get him away from him and have him trained by someone else. Because if you have an officer, it's their job.
Yeah, right. Exactly, Sean. This is a guy with mental disorder. He's already told me. I don't know what his mental. I don't want to get into that. But this is something that they should be aware of. I know. I haven't looked specifically at RTD police policy, but I know in Aurora and in Denver, it is policy if someone asks for a supervisor to get a supervisor. Am I correct on that, KDOT? If someone asks for a supervisor, they need a supervisor.
Yeah, they need to provide.
Yeah, is that with RTD too? I haven't looked specifically at their policy. Okay, apparently it is in RTD policy too. Yeah, so I just conferred. It is in you guys' policy to if someone asks for a supervisor, to get them a supervisor. Just to let you guys know. You hear that, Mendez? If somebody asks for a supervisor, get them a supervisor, dude. It's not that hard of a deal, especially with somebody like that has mental disorder. I mean, it could have escalated real quickly, and he could have hurt not you guys, but maybe someone else. So just letting you know, dude, that the proper thing to do. Look how calm he is now. He's airing his grievance, whatever grievance he has with you, and he just wants his voice heard. That's it, you know. So it's not a big deal just to get a supervisor. You know, the number that you gave him. Let me just tell you this: the number that you gave him, he called the number, and they told him they weren't going to send a supervisor. So of course that sends him into even more of a rage, and he could hurt somebody. So that's why I'm telling you, dude, it's not a big deal. Just get a supervisor that can escalate things. They may tell him the same exact thing that you told him, but at least it's on the supervisor now. You see what I'm saying? So just trying to educate, man. Give you a little bit of heads up. Sandra, welcome. Nice to have you here. Yeah, the other guys were punished just for being here. Yeah, exactly. One guy was in handcuffs for like 50 minutes. See, we can help you guys too. It's not always doesn't always have to be contentious. We can let you guys know things that you don't even know, and it'll help you guys out. I'm not saying we know everything, but we know a lot. You know.
That's not going to just they need to be retrained. They need to go back to the CIT training. They need to after they have you can volunteer. You don't need to be crazy.
KT PETA, I may do that. I kind of don't want to though, KT, because I got Bernie with me, and this guy has mental disorder. I have no idea what he's capable of, no idea what he's doing, but yes. Yeah. You got to get out of here. Yeah. I know. I'm okay. I'll be good. I'm good. Yeah, yeah. I'm only going to be here for as long as he's,
Okay.
you know, I just don't want him to end up in handcuffs or killed. So KDOT's going to dip out. He has to go to work, but I'm just going to make sure. I'm following this through. One of us has to be here. Yeah, that's the proper thing to do. Let these guys get out. Butler just tripped over himself. I'm glad I didn't get that on camera. I don't like to make anybody else look bad. Ron, good to see you, buddy. Hey, Ron, thanks for being a member, buddy. I really appreciate all the members in here and even non-members. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'm doing what I can to help protect the people here. Like, I'm trying to educate as well. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's not always, it doesn't always have to be contentious. But when I heard this guy yelling, I knew from what he told me previously that he's got some mental issues, and you know, anything could be a trigger for this guy. And I don't want him ending up in cuffs or hurt or hurting someone else. And that's what I was trying to explain to the other cops that were here. If someone asks for a supervisor, just call a supervisor. It's not that hard of a deal. The supervisors don't have anything to do. They sit around all the time doing pretty much nothing. You know, if you're a sergeant, you pretty much made it in life. You're making, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars in your career, like Officer Van Dyck and Aurora PD is making $136,000 base pay, not including overtime, not including off-duty time, other projects, benefits. I mean, these guys probably make in the realm of $250,000 a year if you count everything. And you know, we got to keep them busy. So. Pup Groomer, thank you. I can't see, for some reason, I can't see the new, like when people gift memberships, I just simply can't see them. Pup Groomer, much appreciated. Anybody else that gifted memberships, please thank those people that gave you that membership if you receive one. I really, really appreciate it. It's a big help to the channel. Consider keeping that membership too. It's only $3 a month. It's less than a cup of coffee, you know, and I think you guys get plenty of content, enough to justify the $3. If I charged any more than that, then I can understand where you guys would be really, really wary of paying any type of money. So I do appreciate it, and thank you, Pup Groomer, and any other person that donated memberships or gave money to super chats, cash apps, all that stuff. I can't thank you guys enough. You guys you know, really helped me out. And you know, like I said before, time is money. I know you guys have heard that. My time is valuable, just like you guys' time, and I try my best to bring you guys everything that I can bring on the streets of Denver, Aurora, and the surrounding metro area. And I will continue to do so as long as I breathe, or as long as I have this channel. Pinche Becky, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really can't, for some reason, it doesn't allow me to see the gifted memberships. I think it's just a YouTube problem. I don't know, but much appreciated. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Supervisor is in a meeting. See, if I leave here, guys, I know he has a camera too, right? He's recording everything. But if I were to leave, then the only thing between these officers and that gentleman there is air. And I'm just here as an observer right now. You know, just making sure. Tanya, welcome. so awesome, Pup Groomer. I mean, you are an amazing human being. If you guys haven't subbed to Pup Groomer, make sure you sub to Pup Groomer. She's an awesome follow and anti-Scientologist. I'm not going to say anything to this guy.
Do you have a complaint as well while we're here?
No.
Nothing?
No.
All right, I appreciate it.
I'm just recording. That's all. No, actually, I will say in vouching for this guy, he's got some mental disorders and stuff.
He's
So
made that perfectly
yeah.
clear,
But he simply asked for a supervisor from Mendez, and Mendez apparently gave him a phone number. He called that phone number, and they told him they weren't going to send a supervisor. So I think it's in your policy if somebody asked for
Well,
a supervisor.
Mendez did call us. That's why we were en route
Okay.
already. So he did call us directly and said that they're requesting a supervisor due to the area. We told him to go ahead and just move out of the area, and we would be there in a couple of minutes, which we were. Right? So
well.
we were coming right down the road. So we were coming here regardless. He did his, he did his best to call. Again, due to the area. It just for a
What do you
second.
mean due to the area,
Oh, just
officer?
a high crime area. A lot of fentanyl, a lot of drug dealing. People. Weapons.
I understand. I understand. But in this particular case, I will say I'm glad that. Sorry, we'll wait for.
You're all right.
And in this particular case, like I'm sure you guys are aware, you can only detain for about 15 to 20 minutes per
No, we
Colorado
we
law.
can detain until the completion of the call. Right? We have to be diligently working.
That's not what the law says,
Yes,
though.
it does.
You need to reread the law,
Right.
Sergeant,
So,
because
no,
the law is very specific on this. It's 15 to 20 minutes.
There is no defined area.
So
on
you can
detention.
just keep somebody indefinitely?
No, it's not an indefinite. You can keep it until your suspicion is appeased, right? So, in this particular case, which I'm not going to disclose any portion of the.
I can
actual
find
reason
out.
for
I mean, I have the case
I know,
number,
but
so.
I can't give you that.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you could, but-
you have to. No, you
yeah.
have to go through the Public Information Act. Okay. I can't give out other people's information. You can request it, and the stuff that's on that.
Well, it's public
record-
information.
Okay,
So,
fine. Again,
it's officer discretion. You're not
well,
going to do it. I understand.
I'm not going to give anyone's personal
Yeah.
stuff out. Right?
Well, I wouldn't expect
So,
you to give me names and stuff
there
like
was
that.
a crime that was committed.
Right, I understand.
He was detained and or in custody, whichever way you want to look at it, right? So,
Wait a minute. That's a big distinction. Was he detained or was he in custody?
again, why are the things so loud? Sounds
That's
like-
also a violation right there, to be honest.
but that's an Aurora issue.
Yeah, I know.
Right? We're stuck up with
Yep,
what we have on our
I get it.
property. So, again, without giving out too much information, so if they were against it, obviously I would be saying something about it. I believe that they were well within their right to detain, up until the point where other things came to be and a administrative action was required rather than the criminal.
Right,
And that's a
right,
discretionary.
Well-
right? We don't have to charge everyone that we detain.
right. What
right?
you guys
So
tend
once,
to.
Once we exhausted the investigation to the point to where we could go criminal or we could go administrative.
I get it.
We chose to go administrative and
Right.
let everyone
Right,
walk out, right?
right. That was the proper
yeah.
thing to do in this
Yeah.
case, because I'm telling you,
Okay.
I know the laws,
Yeah,
officer. So,
obviously so do I.
yeah,
So
well, you say that, but
Yeah,
I
well-
think we differ on this big time, and I think
mean,
you're
you
completely
if
wrong.
you could show me the statute or you could show me the Supreme Court.
Do you have a card on you?
Yeah.
All right, I'll send you the statute.
Be happy.
Yeah, just like you guys, I can't remember off the top of my head every statute, but I'm certain
Well,
that
I
I'm
can
correct.
tell you that there is no defined time limit. It's a
Well,
reasonable amount of.
I'll send it to you.
So the 54 words of the Fourth Amendment.
Yeah.
What does it prohibit government from doing?
Well, that's a philosophical
No,
argument
no,
that we
it's
can
not. No, It's written specifically in
Yeah.
there, right?
That-
Unreasonable.
That's
right?
that's why we have specific laws in Colorado, and I will send you the statute off the top of my head. I think it's 1611
That's a court case.
something.
16 is court procedure.
Well, regardless, I'm going to send you the statute, and you can look at that statute
Hey,
because
I'm always down to learn, but I'm telling you straight up, there is no
Well,
defined time limit.
you don't- I
As
don't-
long as
I
we
think-
are actively investigating,
yeah,
right? We can detain
you can try.
under the reasonableness. Okay.
Yeah, Jagner.
Sagner.
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 What is your email on there?
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, put your
I
email
have
in there.
blanks right now, so
Thank you.
waiting on the new ones.
Hey, I appreciate you recording.
Yep.
Taking care of us.
Yep. Take care, man.
You have a blessed day, man.
Stay safe out there, man. And you know,
One day at a time, man. One day
try
at a
not to
time.
engage with them,
I
man.
know.
You know, it never works out in your favor,
It don't.
bro.
It don't. So I was a little bit.
I know.
My first suicide.
You feel
I was
better now?
8 years old. Not really. I'm gonna go home and scream, cry,
Okay.
smoke a joint. You know, all the above.
Yeah, smoke a couple, man. You know.
You guys have a wonderful and a blessed day, man.
All right,
too,
take care, bro.
Thank you all for everything. Hey, real quickly, I like to tell jokes because the world's a hard place, and I like to make people smile. So, do you guys know what you call an alligator that wears a vest? An investigator. You guys all have a wonderful day, okay?
Take care, man.
We'll see you, Joe. Take care.
JEREMY.Sagner@rttdenver.com.
All right, I'll send that to you.
All right, I appreciate it.
Take care, guys. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, guys, we're gonna go to the car. I'll discuss a couple of things. He's full of shit. You cannot keep people. In other words, he can keep people indefinitely based on a quote investigation. That's absolute horseshit. I know what he's talking about. He's talking about the Fourth Amendment, but there are local laws that definitely limit the scope of what you can do. Because just think about that. The Nazis used to do that, right? Detain people for lengths of time, and it's not right. You cannot do that. He thinks he's smarter than me, but I'll send him the statute. I'll find the statute. I'll tell you guys. I'm not like KDOT. I'm not an encyclopedia, but I know I've read the laws, and I know I'm right on this one. It's 15 to 20 minutes, and KDOT is right. I forgot about the security guard statute. They actually, if you're a security guard, you actually have a little bit longer to detain because you're not a cop, and it makes sense, right? You need a little bit longer time for the police to get there to do whatever they're going to do. So let me get some air conditioning. Tired, hungry, haven't eaten all day. We're gonna eat, Bernie and I. So okay, so I don't understand what confronting Leos does to benefit protesting Scientology. Wouldn't want to try to develop a positive. Okay, here's the deal, Ross. I understand what you're saying. It does help. If you guys refer to when I first was at the Scientology building in Denver, Jay was already in handcuffs. So if you know Jay DSA, he's one of the most calm protesters I've ever met. Didn't deserve to get swatted. So having people that know how to deal with cops is paramount to that movement, to a lot of other movements. So you may not like what I do, and I'm not here to say that it's for everybody, because some people may not like it, but the law is the law. So you can't just put somebody in handcuffs and expect them to be in handcuffs for how long? What's the definition? Reasonable? What is that? What's reasonable to anybody else? What's reasonable to a cop may be a few hours. What's reasonable to me may be 5, 10, 15 minutes. You see what I'm saying? So that's how it is. Thank you, Ross. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being here. But if you really want to know the benefits of confronting Leos, it's because most of the time they don't know the law. And it's incumbent upon the people, right? The people are above cops. I'm sorry, that's how it is in this country. If it goes public servants and the people. Public servants, the people. They're higher in the hierarchy of things. So they are supposed to be beholden to us. And I'm not trying to belittle anybody. I'm not trying to, as a matter of fact, you saw what the result was. There was a guy that was in handcuffs, and he was in his damn rights to say, and KDOT made it very apparent, you got 45 minutes, man. Like, it's time to go. Regardless, if you think he has fentanyl, prove it. Otherwise, shut up, let him go. I mean, that's just how it is. The guy said he was smoking a blunt, which is definitely a violation. He should have been given a citation and on his way. You didn't have to go through all his belongings and violate his Fourth Amendment rights and all of that stuff without consent. If he let him do it, that's another thing, right? So just the way how things go, you know, you've got to be vigilant on protecting yours and other people's rights. That's the whole point. That's right. Otto is right. That's exactly right. Yeah, 45 minutes. That's the limit for, and I would even give them that grace, even though it's supposed to be 15 to 20 minutes, right? For cops specifically. I'll find that statute and I'll bring it to you guys. I just, off the top of my head, I'm like them, man. I can't remember every single statute on command. I mean, who can do that? It just, maybe KDOT. KDOT actually is really good with that. But I just don't have that type of memory where I can, you know, tell you exactly what the statute is. If you got to tell them servant protect, stop harassing and charging us holding the people down, go look for the criminals. They try to make it easy on themselves by just pulling over the citizens. Yeah, exactly. He was fed up. Yeah, and he got a little irritated, and you could tell like he was starting to punch the, I don't know if he was punching or kicking the window. This is another guy that may have had some mental issues. I don't know, that's speculation. But you have to take into account those things. You can't just keep somebody forever in the back of a car. I mean, what are you going to do? Either arrest them, take them to jail, charge them with something, or let them go. It's not rocket science, you know. About 20 minutes. See, there you go. Illegal tint on my glasses locked me up. See that? There you go. I mean, that's the thing. You gonna arrest me? No. I mean, if I have illegally tinted windows, are you gonna arrest me? No. You give me a ticket and I'm on my way, right? Then I can fight that in court later or not. It's up to you. You know. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I hope you guys had a decent time on the stream. Hopefully it wasn't too stressful. I'm glad cooler heads prevailed and everything turned out okay. But always fight for your rights, y'all. Get a camera out. If you see something, get a camera out. I'm not going to be like the cops. See something, say something. If you see something, get a camera. That's you know, that's what I'm saying. Get a camera. Anyways, peace out, guys. We're going to go eat. Bernie and I are hungry. Right, Bernie?
Bernie needs fuel.
We need fuel. Later, everybody. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you to everybody that gifted memberships. Can't thank you guys enough. Becky and Pup Groomer and the super chats that came in, Moses and I believe Sassafras and someone else. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. You guys have a great rest of your day. Hope to see you guys again soon. Hopefully not too soon. Take care, guys. Chris, thank you. And everybody else. Thank you guys so much.